What is good, people? This is Eddie Kadi right now, and you are watching the Live Yemoja Show. Laughter is the best medicine. I'm your local pharmacist.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Live Yemoja Show. I'm here with very funny comedian Eddie Kadi. Hello, thank you very much for coming on my show, Eddie.
You're very welcome, Liz.
Okay, so where do I start? Is that your actual name, Eddie?
Yeah, my actual name is Eddie Kadi. It's short for something else, but that's my passport information. You know, these days you can't give out passport information, but it's short for another name. But Kadi is my family name. Eddie is what my mother called me. So yeah,
that's your name. Okay, great. How do you get into comedy?
To be honest, I went to university and I wanted to work behind the camera. Yeah, Kingston.
How did I know that?
Hell, we don't want to say her, you know that. She's been on Google. Yes, I have. But yeah, so I wanted to actually work behind the camera. I was doing media technology at uni, and that's why I wanted to work for the BBC. You know, everyone, my parents were BBC. But halfway through university, I actually did a performance on behalf of the African Caribbean Society.
Okay.
And I was hosting a talent show. And I just took it from there. A lot of people liked what I did, so I started getting booked at different universities. But
so
comedy...
Were you trying to be funny?
No, that's the thing. I was so nervous in my first ever show. This was like 2002. And so what I did, I impersonated my friend's uncle, a Nigerian guy. And that was the facade I used to actually do that. That gave me all the confidence in the world, obviously being African. But I didn't know it was going to be funny. I just wanted to bring people onto the stage. Yeah. But people loved that character so much that I started getting booked for different shows to kind of just host the talent shows. Comedy wasn't really a part of it until further down the line that I did a show and there was some comedy involved and they said to me, maybe you should just try and do that standing off. So I kind of trusted the people around me, and ever since,
here you are, that's good, we thank the Lord. So what was the next step then after uni and the comedy shows that you did? How did you think, okay, right, this is it? When was the moment where you were like...
When I finished uni, I actually worked for a year. And during that time, God bless my boss at the time, he actually, he saw the performer in me and he said, I will allow you, mate. The nice guy was like, Eddie, I'll allow you.
Where did you work?
Kingston.
Okay.
As soon as I finished, the university I went to, round the corner, I got a job as a multimedia assistant, right? A place called Web Limited. Justin was my boss, I like Justin. I mean, he helped me a lot. But Justin kept saying to me, he said, you know what? I know you like performing, so every time you go performing, give me notice and I'll allow you to go. And he did that for about 6 months. But after a while, I felt a bit bad allowing him to do that. And at the same time, I really wanted to have more time in performing. So I kind of left afterwards, you know what I mean? And he was a nice, he supported me all the way. And as soon as I left, my parents were like, now you're broke. What are you going to do? What are we going to tell people back home? They're expecting clothes this month. You know what I mean? So I started performing. I worked for a TV station after that, right? It's called Passion Television for about a year. On Sky, for about a year. And I remember I was editing for, some change. I used to edit and stuff. And then after a while, my boss saw this DVD of me performing. And he said, I think I was a comedian. I said, I'm not a comedian. He said, but you are funny. So I'm going to give you a show. Gave me a show. That show went out for about 9 months and I created a fan base and the people really liked it. And off the back of that, that's why I started getting booked more because obviously people see me on TV, wanted to see me perform live. Yeah. And then that was it. And that was in 2006.
Okay, now 3 years later.
Oh my God, it's great. So a lot of
you sold out a few weeks ago to Indigo too. Yes. I was at the show.
Yeah, really?
I was at
You're lucky I didn't see you, but I'm finished.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm like, if I see people I know.
You're like, okay, well, I'm glad I was upset. But that show was fantastic. You had loads of performers come on and everything. How was it? What was it like to know that you sold that bit?
Well, I'm part of a fantastic team. I'm blessed with a great team that work very hard because people just feel, you put the tickets out there, people just buy it. You know what I mean? But it doesn't work like that. With me, it's almost like, that was the second time I performed at the Indigo. I performed in February.
Okay.
And then
was that your own show?
That was my own show again. So I sold that out. And then, prior to that, I've been doing that 900 capacity venues. And the thing is, my team work hard. We kind of promote months ahead and we make sure everyone knows about the event, and I do my part in just always performing up and down the country to let people know that, you know what, come and see me properly. I'll do 15 minutes, 10 minutes, but come and see me properly for 2 hours. So to know that it's sold out, it's almost like a testament to my team and also the hard work because it didn't start yesterday. I mean, it goes way back. And I kind of feel that I'm playing catch up as opposed to a lot of guys, a lot of my friends in the industry, they used to be in programs like Grange Hill, I mean, Desmond from a young age.
Oh, Desmond.
Exactly, they went to like performing school and stuff like that. So I had to literally finish university at the age of 21, 22 and then play catch up. So I don't take small steps, I would take leaps.
Large,
large
that's the way to go.
So when I sell out, it's almost like, you know what, it's a response to let me know that, you know what, people do like what I'm doing.
Of course.
And I'm very grateful, and I continue to work harder and harder until I get to a stage where I can become the ambassador of Congo.
Yes, going to Congo, I mean, I think it's no secret that you're Congolese. Because anyone that wants to, anyone, even if they don't want to know, you let them know. Is that where you think you got your dancing skills from?
Oh yeah, I'm a fan.
What sort of, because I don't know, what sort of music are in the charts from Congo? Because I can name a few.
Not in these charts. Not in these charts. Okay, first of all, Congo is a francophone country, so it's a French-speaking country, colonized by the Belgians. So, like, a lot of, if you want to hear about Congolese music, you can go to France, Belgium, they're all over towns, you know what I mean? We've got people like Fali, Pupa, Kofi Olomide, all those guys are Congolese.
Even the names, Fali, Pupa.
Even Awilo Longomba, we went to Nigeria and did very well. You know, there's a Carolina, my man. So yeah, he's from Congo, do you know what I mean? And a lot of people from countries like Ivory Coast, the French-speaking West African countries, they kind of, you know, I wouldn't say copied us, so they've been inspired by us. So you got
the Makossa.
Exactly like Gawo. Exactly like Alaji. All them kind of songs there. They've been inspired by what you call Makossa, what we call Rumba music or Ndombolo. Do you know what I mean? So this kind of music is very popular in countries like France, Belgium, Switzerland. I mean, obviously all over Africa as well.
Yeah.
So I grew up with this music. I came to England when I was 8 years old. So prior to that, I was dancing to Congo music. And my mum didn't want me to do the whole waist stuff because it's a bit too much. Sometimes they get excited and when you know.
I'm gonna get him to dance.
If 5-year-old doing this, it doesn't make so much. My mum didn't want me to do the whole waist stuff because it's a bit too much. Sometimes they get excited and when you know.
I'm gonna get him to dance.
If 5-year-old doing this, it doesn't make so much. Why would you learn that thing? Yesterday was that child. Pastor prayed for you, and then yeah. So when I was young, my mum didn't. Yeah, she wasn't feeling that too much. Then I stopped, right? And I came over to the UK, and when I came, it was different. Everyone's Michael Jackson and Justin Timberlake, and Jodeci. So it was a bit different, and I just sat back.
Because when you go to a club, I can imagine, especially like in England, and start pulling those moves.
It was like, whoa, mate. What's that scaling, mate? You want emergency, SOS. But you have to teach them that this is what it is. You know what I mean? Everyone breaks down, everyone will do the Willy bounce. I mean, you and toe and all that stuff. We don't want to. And to be over the years, I think people have just kind of, they cherish the culture a lot more.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say I played a part in that, but I would definitely like to say I was loyal to my culture from the beginning.
So what kind of stuff do you do when you're not working? When
I'm not working, I've got some good friends around me. You know what I mean? The friends that I kind of went to university, some that I went to college with, so that's still around me. You know what I mean? And believe it or not, I like to just chill. I like my